How you guys doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. It's time to stream. I thought, why not do a little bit of streaming today? I said I would do over the weekend, but I don't know about you guys, but since it's getting closer and closer to Christmas, me and my partner used last night to basically do all the Christmas presents, so... Got some fun stuff to check out. Let's dive in. How you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon. It's going to be a fun stream. Welcome, Tiger, in chat. Nice and early. We're going to have a nice early stream and see what's going to happen. But I am going to kind of shout out a couple of things during the stream. You'll see it happen now, you'll see it happen later on, and vice versa. But later on today, I do have a video coming out, not sponsored or all like that, but I do have a video coming out later on today. And as you guys know, I have been following the progression of a brand new game that's been in development for the good old year and a bit now. And their pre-register campaign kind of started, and it's kind of cool the way it works. So I'm going to kind of just show that off first, and then I'm going to dive into the Age of Empires mobile stuff, and then we're going to keep kind of bouncing in between, so when we get some more people, you'll see it popping again, just because I am going to be playing it. So if you guys want to join me when the game goes live, you will. So let's kind of show it off. So I will get the link. Let me grab the link. There we go. So this is going on right now for Godforge. So the game's Godforge. You guys should know I've been following Godforge for a while. You can pre-register. There is a pre-register thing above here, but obviously I've got it hidden for now. But we can go... And you can join the early access waitlist, which starts, I think, around hopefully February, March. I don't think it's happening in January, but I think it's around February, March. We will be expecting more news on it. But what's really cool is this little event. What you can do, even without the premium pass, because I'm not paying for this at the moment. What you can do is when the game launches, you will get what you have here. And I've already done the video, but you'll summon, kind of like you do in game. You can pick the hero you want. Same with these like avatars. Whatever avatar you pick, it stays on your account forever. No one will ever be able to get it. So it's like a legacy reward. You get what I'm saying? Which I like. I like legacy rewards. And then there's even stuff like this. So you get all of this stuff. You're going to need Aether to get it. And you kind of just chill, send some bits out, let them do their quests. When they come back, you claim it, do it again. But what you'll notice is every day, if I zoom in a bit, every day you get a summon as well, I believe. So it's pretty sick how it's all set up. So I would check it out. Honestly, guys, check it out. It's going to be a fun time. I'm going to be playing this game, like I said, when it launches from early access onwards, you know, and you can join in. Free to play right now. You can join in, you can summon, and you can try and get some goodness, you know, on your account before it even comes out. So why not? Why not? You know what I mean? Hey, Sneakyy, my family will be without Christmas, but my 5-star Harold will be debuting new weaponry because I decided to invest my entire Christmas bonus into him. You, son, are a crazy guy. The craziest of all. He has done the one thing that many people tell you not to do, but he's 5-star, the man, the myth, the legend. Harold the Third here. Meaning, he increases his activation chance of that Berserker skill, the damage rate, but more importantly, you increase the damage of your commander's customizable active and secondary strike skills by 10%. And he's going all in, guys, dealing that damage increasing the damage of his commander's active and second skills. I don't know what we're going to be running here. Probably like Righteous Judgment, High Spirit, just to get the good old skill off and reduce the enemy. But hey, be scared, chat. Be scared. We got a Max Harold out there. We can, just for you. We could pop this just for you. But I've been saving my sculptures and stuff for like MGE just to get the points a bit easier whenever I need to potentially go for it. Because even like my like Darius, wherever he is, I can max him, but I'm just letting it kind of ride, you know. So we're going to do some testing in a sec and stuff, which should be fun. Just to give you guys an update, we have been, since obviously KT supporting the channel and doing some absolute God's work. We're almost hitting 72 million already. Why? Well, because of, again, KT and his, obviously, support. Oh, yeah, boys. We managed a 5 out of 10 the Hall of Power and 5 out of 10 the Hall of Defense, obviously when we wasn't streaming, and put 1 point straight away into the Hall of Mastery. So we're already in that, we're in that final stretch, chat. Like oh, I can smell it. I can smell the new university coming on 140 unlock, right? We can smell it. It's coming. So we'll do this as well. But I'm going to try and get all the attributes done first. Even though this is going to cost more, it's going to help my formations longer. Because a lot of my buildings, just so we can kind of, like, you know, put it out there. They got long timers anyway. So we don't need to worry about building speed. I'm happy with what we got. Building speed doesn't feel that bad. Also, chat, I can show you this. This was sick as well. Guess what we've also done? Again, big shout out to KT for supporting the channel with the Apex in order to do it. But yeah, boys and girls, we level 10 our Everflame already. If you check out the last stream, Everflame was only level 4. So we've already banged out our level 10 Everflame, which does make a big impact for my Ramses. We're going to keep it there for now, because my next main aim is to get this done. I need my ring for my Mulan to be level 20. Like, this needs to be done now. So I'm focusing on that, and then we'll see what goes on after. But yeah, massive upgrade for the account hitting that. So yeah, we have been using the Empire Apex coins. I can show you. Alright, what show you? Oh yeah, okay. Well, like, you'll see, look. So what we've been getting. We got the 1 for 269. And that's pretty much it. The only other stuff we got were like lucky moments. But we didn't get any of these ones. We got the hammers and stuff, as you can imagine. And we didn't get any of that stuff. But it does mean, if you guys are wondering, it does mean I hit the threshold. So technically we do have the Christmas skin, troop theme skin, anywhere on the account. But yeah, we're trying to save everything now for New Year's. New Year event is on its way. And Christmas Day on its way. So I'm expecting Christmas Day, New Year, good stuff. So where am I from? I'm from the UK, and welcome BK, bro. Welcome. How do you rank up gems quickly? So it does depend on activity and spend level, I'll be real. So gems, one of the best ways, if you can honestly, you know, do it, is constantly keep getting this. It adds up over time. You know what I mean? Every week, it adds up. So you have to be getting your gems from that area. But what's more important is like making sure you're doing these events. You know what I mean? Like these events that come around, Let's see. We have... What do we have? Nope. What's it called, chat? Oh, shit! This is with the new Lucky Cookies. The lottery comes. Like the Escort Frontline. That's one. Golden Expedition. Like, look. See, like, in Golden Expedition, I always get these for gems. Always. So, you need to keep doing that. Like, if you keep doing that, like, buy these gems. Buy maybe, like I said, just the 960 gems for this as well. Over time, you will get medals. You'll get gems, put it that way. Like, and you'll be able to batch fuse then, like this. Just go boom, 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 and then you're done. Like, I can do some more mythics, but I'm waiting at the moment, personally. But what I try to do is get legendary at least on everyone, and then you're good to go. You're good to go then. But gems is one thing I've been working on for my Ramses, you know? Like, my Ramses has really good gems because it's what I've been working on. And that's like the first level. We gotta do more levels now. But like, if you compare it to like my Mulan, right? We're not gonna send that at the moment. Because we are trying to send other pieces of gear. Bro, am I being blind? There he is. Yeah, we need to work on all of the gear. So I'm doing at the minute. I'm trying to get to 3 stars and 4, maybe. But definitely 3 stars I'm trying to get to now. Alright, let's start to do some fun stuff. I'm a new player of this game. Which one pack is it worth? If you're gonna buy anything in this game, anyone will tell you should always get the I can't see it anymore. But there's a level up fund, right? So in I think this other area, you should have a bundle that you can buy. And for every single level that you increase of your town center, you get Empire coins. That's like the #1 I'd straight away get. Like, that thing's insane. That's why you only can get it the one time. But like, after you complete that, I'd just be getting these. If you're gonna spend on anything, just get the Kingdom's Horde and call it a day. You don't need to get anything else. Like, these will just help you massively, like, on your account. Like, the amount of shit you get now, it's insane. Thanks for the sub. Welcome, welcome. So what we do need to do to speed it up, we're going to be doing some good old testing with this setup, and then we'll drop Trib for the Scipio. Since you guys have been asking for it, why not? But we can start getting this done, because I am trying to hard focus on my tech points, so we need to get that done. Unfortunately, chat. But you guys know the drill by now. We gotta get this done. And I'm in the middle of, you know, something crazy. Do you guys want to see something absolutely crazy right now? Mightiest empire. All I'm saying, when we hit the war stage, chat, I'm taking a 2-day vacation. Oh boy, look who we have today, you know. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, just to enlighten the newer players in the game, they have the #1 strongest player in the game, which is Statistical. Like, what the fuck? And then we've got Angry, Spare, Pink. Like, bruh. All I'm saying, 24-hour shield, bro. We're 24-hour shield. She's literally 10 times my power. How insane is that? Do you want to see something even crazier, chat? And this is a big shout out to Sneakyy as well. First player in Age of Empires mobile history to break 1 billion merits. Imagine having 1.2 billion merits. Chat, I'm telling you, I'm going to be shielding for 2 days. We are going to be shielding 2 days. Oh, brother. It's insane how much damage and how much power is in that kingdom, man. It is unreal. So yeah, I'm gonna spectate it though, just to give you guys some love. I am gonna obviously be shielded up and stuff, but hey, I'm gonna definitely, you know, if there's any craziness that starts to happen, I'm gonna try and stream it, you know what I mean? Did I hear Scipio and Lagerfeld is bugged? Well, we'll soon find out today. Why, what's the Scipio and Lagerfeld bug? Because I'll be honest, I'm not a swords guy in aspect where I try to keep up with swords news. You have C5 true? Which one's worth it? No, if you're gonna spend on anything, anyone will tell you. Like, I can't show it. Oh, do you know what? I can. Hold on, I'll show you. If you're gonna get anything, this is the only thing anyone will tell you. Just grab this, and you should be good. You need T7. Don't worry, get T7. This. Get this. Like, anyone will tell you, like, this is unreal. Like, it's just insane. Like, this was like the first thing everyone bought. So if you're gonna get anything, just get that. And then, like, if you don't want that, then to me, you just get this. This helps you so much on your account. It's insane. And that's it. Like, don't buy anything like else. Unless you're willing to go crazy and be like, you know, a top dog. Like, bro, take the game at your own pace. Don't try and rush it, man. If you rush it, That's when things kind of, you know, gets fucked up, man. Lagva does not heal, even though her ignore defense buff is gets activated. He literally heals 0 people and since Scipio damage reduction is bugged. Well, we'll soon see that, I guess. It'll be funny because if it is bugged and a 1-star Scipio is doing better than a 3-star Tribuana, that just showcases how good the hero is, right? Because if they fix the hero and it's all working as intended, the match is going to be even better. Yeah, his healing's not mental, is it? Like, we can look at it now, because we got him leveled up for you, like, right here. Like, it's only 100%. Like, it's not mental. And you don't really have any other healing in him. Like, it's just there. So we are going to run this, basically this lineup, if you guys are wondering. I want to make it as F2P as I can, as you guessed. Like, bang, bang, bang. Like, just three rings, an anti-cav ring, boost up Lagertha on me a motor ring, and then good damage ring for me. So, like, just think, if you're using Effulgent Sun, you're going to get better results. If you use a Divine Warrior, you're going to get better results. If you use a Celestial Spark, you'll get better results. You know what I'm saying? But we're just using what we've got. And we are going to make sure, obviously, our a gear and everything's equipped is the same. I'm going to take off all the gems or this gear. So you see how this is like level 1? This is how I'm going to keep Scipio. We are going to try and soup up this match just so we can survive out there a little bit longer. Double might just for now, I guess. I'll do it like that. So then we are literally just testing this hero. No mount either, by the way. So we are just testing Trib, Eneba, Lagertha, 3-star. And we'll test then what the difference is with our 1-star Scipio. And I'll take off this. There you go. Dismount. Got Lando Norris. So we'll do some of that testing for you. I guess have a bit of a nice chill vibe stream today, chat. Nothing crazy. It's coming up to Christmas. I've already recorded 2 videos for today. Obviously got to record tomorrow video. My whale insights for Wednesday. The season 10 finale has been recorded in chat, and I know you guys are going to love it, especially when you see it properly, man. I'm going to try to get it done tonight. So I'm going to try and edit it, do all that jazz, upload it, and I'm going to let you guys know if you are a Sneakyy Army member. So that means you are a paid sub of $2.99. So maybe you want to do it. You will be able to preview, you'll be able to watch the final season 10 of Whale Insights before anyone else on Christmas Eve, which is on Wednesday. So Hopefully you guys are gonna absolutely love this final one, because it is, I think, the season finale everyone probably wants it deep, deep down. That they've been like, Jesus fucking Christ, this is a long time coming. But yeah, it's gonna be a super, super, super fun one. We gotta do our mining, by the way, today. Should we have a little bit of mining fun on chat? Get you guys to try and do it. Also, update medal count. And we haven't, as you'll notice, I haven't even got it for today. So maybe I could get this for today on stream. Let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to ignore it. Because I don't want to go crazy, mate. I want to save. I want to save this KT investment for other days, man. There's more days to come, you know? Sounds exciting? Oh, bro, it is, Prometheus. Trust. Trust. I can't say anything about it. The more I even talk about it, the more it just like, you know? So I'm just saying, it is a great season finale. And then I've got an idea. Because I might continue doing the Whale Insights, but I might start a brand new one. Because you guys wanted another series very similar, but with lower powered players, right? And I'm telling you, I already have the name for the newest series of the small players. It's too good of a name. It's too good. I said it to the guest on the Whale Insights, and they were like, bro, that name is just too good. Like, it's gonna be another hit, I'm telling you. So yeah, it's gonna be like more getting maybe some free-to-play players, people lower power, you know, talking to them about their formations, what they could improve on, if they've got questions themselves, what they want to know about certain things in the game, I can try and answer that. And then obviously what they would like to see get improved in the game, you know what I mean? So it's the same as Whale Insights, but it's the opposite side of the spectrum. So it's gonna be really good. It's gonna be really good. I'm telling you, I've got the best name. The best name. How you doing, Pedro? Welcome, welcome. Right, let's get into some testing here. Can we actually do a facility upgrade? No. 212. 675. And this is 800 then. Right, let's have a gander then, chat. So we're gonna run this Mia, nice and simple. Nothing crazy. I'll get some gems on him. We'll go attack, why not? And we're just gonna whack all attributes to help him. Since we don't have the might gems. I'll put the 1 unit cap in. That gotta be nice. Right, let's have a little bit of fun, I guess, eh? So, this is what we're going to be running on our Mia. If you guys want me to change the builds, we can. You know what I mean? We can run Earth Crush if you want instead. Don't mind, we can test them both out. But we are going to run... This is the build we're going to run on Trib. And obviously, we've got her on this skill at the moment. We can swap it to Righteous Judgment, which I feel like is what I want to do, if I'm going to be honest with you. Because this is basically the same build we could run almost on our guys. So we could either go for this or this. Let me double check it. She scales off might anyway. It would make it super tanky with the fortification. Let me know what do you guys want. Do you want to see the fortification, or shall we be as fair as we can and rock her like this? Because our Scipio is gonna be rocking. You know what I mean? Like it's literally this and this. Well, guys, what do you fancy, chat? We could check that out with Scipio and Mehmed, but I do think both of them are really good. Like, I think Scipio's gonna give you just way more damage than Mehmed, right? Fortification, righteousness. Let's go for him. Why not? This is what most people run. I would want King's Blade on the... What stars are again, Scipio? The thing is, he's good at all stars. That's what's disgusting about him. You increase the damage reduction effect at 5% after your commander's signature active skill goes off. Like, what? 3 stars in the conquest state while you're in it, increasing 25% damage on your against signature. If you're gonna run him, anyone will tell you the 5-star is gonna change the hero. Like, I'm telling you. But even a 3-star Scipio is just going to be really good. That's what people don't realize. Like, this is going to be a really good investment. This will change the hero, make him fucking DPS like a monster. Well, support like a monster, you know? Do you know what? I feel like I'm going to go the other way. I want to run double this, and I want to see what the comparison is compared to this. Reducing the might and strategy by 60 points and increasing everyone's damage by 20. Let's have a look. And we have... We could just take the horses off too. I don't have any good horses for like a Miyamoto match. That's the honest goddamn truth. We just rock what we got. It doesn't matter. We're just using them for the attributes. It is what it is. Right. Let's have a look. Let's start engaging and have a little engagement. Whatever we hit, we always have to hit again. So we're always making sure we target pikes, and then pikes it is. The brand new tech, the new tech is so hard to obtain though. You know what I mean? Jeez, that looked bad, didn't it? I could try Ramsey's arch. I could try Ramsey's. I don't think it would work with the archers, but it definitely. I know it works with the swords. gotta remember, this is just like there's no real power rings on, no real power tech built for these swords, right? We're just seeing what's going on here. Well, even 120k on. So you can see at the moment we're dealing what? 114k. 114k again. Look at that. We did 700 more damage the second time. We could also test it against the big boss thing as well. So you'll see what I mean. I can also test it against this in a second. I could test it against this. And that'd be like a 1v1 fight almost. So you can see what it does in that scenario too. But it's good to get as much, you know, data testing, whatever, as you can, right? Yeah, if Ramsey's archers could create, it would be crazy. Ooh. Mmm. I need Steve to send me the updated spreadsheet. I've got the old spreadsheet, it only has 10 things on. He's just updated it. Oh, that was really bad. So, do you know what we have to do since he hasn't got the spreadsheet link and stuff? I will do what we always do, chat. We got the good old notepad out. Right, Meme. We got Mia, Trib, as well as Lag. Don't care about that information. Let's just get this written down so we don't lose it. So we've got the first one. Put that there. So that's 114,063. The second one is the same, but 700 and what? 733. We have our third one out. 156. 961. Two, 4, 3, 4, 8. And our fifth one so far is a oh god. Let me just delete the other results. Right, sweet. So we got all that written down so I could just look at it quicker. Deploy. But yeah, it would be cool if I could put Scipio in, lose 60% of my attributes, and somehow oh shit. And then crit, but I think that's going to be the case. It's why I'm trying to level up this swordsman gear too, if you're not wondered. It's so like, even if I don't run this Miyamoto at the moment, it's just because I have a good Ramses already that I can just, you know, swap him to swords. Especially my Zoog. And I've got 5-star Theo. You know, I just run super tanky Ramses. Right, 6 battle report. Should I have a little dive in, see what the inner workings look like? 42.4k mere damage, 21.5 on lag. Even a nice little 6.4 from thing there. Not too bad, is it? Them. The activations, man. That's why I like running this. You get this stacked up so fast. And then you just fire it off. Seventh report, chat. Ooh, that's the highest one thus far. Our highest number, 228,000. Let's have a look at that then. Jesus, bruh. He's just kicking out that damage, innit? I'm telling you, when you get a high spirit stacked up, he just starts. He hits so hard, man. I wonder how much harder he's gonna hit when he starts critting them all. I'm not gonna use any gems at all. I'm not using any gems at all in these tests for Tribuana nor for Scipio. I just want to see what those heroes are doing on their own to the Miyamoto and Lego for March. Like, and adding extra gems on top is just, it's gonna start convoluting everything. So I'm not gonna worry about those gems. We'll talk about gems afterwards, 100%. But in the testing, I'm not gonna do that. I just want to see what their skills do. How much of an impact does the skills do between a 1-star, you know, Scipio against a 3-star Trib, you know? One 181. We got one more after this chat. It is kind of everywhere, but I can use the calculator to work that out anyway. I'll show you what I'm doing in a sec. Oh, I say I'll show you. I can't really because it doesn't look good on stream, but I have a calculator that I'm just typing these numbers in just so we can get some cool data points on top, and we can do that for the other one as well, basically. Right, so that is the last battle report, though. Right, let me just add these into the spreadsheet, and I can show you some extra bits. So 181 67 130 753, and the last one was 118 and 75. So maybe I can show you it. I'll show you it. You want to see success for Sneakyy? Bruh, that's just like not even worth it. There we go. Sweet. So those are the battle reports there. So you can see there we have the total amount of damage which was done, which is 1,526,895. Out of all of those, the lowest amount of damage we dealt was 99,819, which is a bit of a sad time, right? It's a sad one there. And the highest amount of damage it did was actually 228,605. And our actual average, which we're going to look at, is 152. 690. So that's how much damage we did on average if we were gonna, you know, estimate it. But then there is the median. So this is like what should have been the, if you could consider all the numbers from the data and you could pick the middle number, this would be it, right? Which is 143,000 and 857, right? So that median there, because it's 143,857, and this is what you actually did in the average. You can see you're actually performing 6.14% better than what the expected median would have been, which was quite cool. Quite cool. And that's just kind of some extra bits we've got there. And what I have done then is, if we go and now hide the spreadsheet, and then we go and add, I have one. There we go. So that's what we've done here. So these are just notes now. So this is like the actual quick notes of those reports written out. And then we also have, as you saw, the spreadsheet of it. And we're gonna do that now again. With Scipio. And then we can do that. We could also do a few other stuff as well, which I'm gonna try and sort out on these calculators, because obviously this is showcasing, it's trying to like break down individual reports and all sorts. It's quite complicated, but it's gonna be good when it's fully finished. So now, so we've got kind of that baseline. All we need to do is take her out, put Scipio in, save, then just equip and quick the things just like we did with her, and we'll see what difference it is. And this is only at 1 star, remember, 1 star, nothing crazy. We'll sort out them properly later, but my trib's gone down that same route at the moment. Yeah, I know Steve as well, chat, if you are wondering, Steve has updated that spreadsheet, like I said. He's got it, so it's got 20 battle reports now, and you can use it in a multiple ways. I'm going to try and make another calculator, so there's 2 separate calculators. But you can do, this calculator can be used however you want, but ours is set up so there's 3 different calculators in one, because you're supposed to, if you really want to, put in all the data for your heroes. So what we mean by that is, that's all done now. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, what we mean by that is, when you go to these battle reports, what you can do is when you hit these stats, you can put all this data in. So if you really want to, you can type in all of these numbers for each hero, and that's why there's 3 calculators. So then you can see what it is. And then if you go into the details, you can also put in how much damage each individual skill is, and it does it all. Like, the whole calculator does it all. So you can see what each skill is doing on an average turn, how much better it's performing, and all of that jazz if you want. So it's going to be super in-depth, but it's one of them ones where it allows you to do it. You don't have to do it like that. But I am also going to make another calculator, and that calculator is going to be more based on like total damage, total losses. So if you just want to do quick tests, which is do what we're doing here, check what the losses are, and you want to just see how much of an improvement you're doing over these losses, and obviously the troops remaining, you can do that. So we're going to make a second calculator for that type of stuff too. Much simpler, much quicker as well. Then we got, so with that, let's get into round 2 for all of this, and then we can start putting in more data. So I am going to put I just need to put in the 6.14% on the thing. And what we're gonna do, while we remember now, I'm gonna delete all the results. I'll show you what I'm doing. So I'm going to delete all this. I need to copy and paste it again, so we can do any more after, and I don't have to keep remembering it.
City nights and satellite.
There you go. Sweet. Clean, right? And this is what I was saying. I needed to do this just before, just so like I didn't have to re-delete it all. There we go. So I'll see if I can afford 3-star, but I'm gonna just save this for how it is. Like save as information testing notes. Nice and easy then. Right. We got all the stuff still on here, by the way. This is from the T8, T9 push. We got all of it still on here. Nice little notepad. Love it. Can't beat the good old notes, can you? So, now, let's continue. Round 2, commence. 1-star Scipio, let's see what it's doing. Ooh, 71.2. It's gonna be interesting, I reckon. See how much damage it does. $92, right? So it's had a lower all-time low one already, right? 71k. I'm doing both things at once now. I'm doing both the notepad and the spreadsheet. Stay on top of it. Ooh! Ooh! 117,000, chat. Damn! Damn! 1-star Sippy Cup, remember? Tune's a banger. That was a banger of a tune. Oh my god! Hey, yo, chat. Jeez! 186k. That's insane. One 163. Bro, that Scipio can do work. 1 star, bro. He's doing work. $102? I like it when we could just put music on and vibe, I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know about you guys. Being able to just chill, vibe, music, Age of Empires. Let me know how many of you guys are ready for Christmas. Are you all ready? Done your rapping? Three more to go, chat, and then we've done the 1 stars. And then we can have a look at the testing, and then we could try some different skills out, you know? Maybe on the Tribuana, see if it improves a bit. Oh, we can also test as well against the 1 star, that 1 guy. You know? What the fuck? What do you think about the creator, Timmy? You like him so much? Oh yeah, I love Timmy, man. Like, I always watch a lot of Timmy's content, man. He gets all the data stuff because he's got maxed heroes, maxed accounts, so he can do that. So yeah, I like watching a lot of his data stuff. It's really good, really, really good. That's what I'm trying. I want to say I'm trying to do, but you know, I cover it anyway in my videos. I just normally do it in live streams. I like doing it all live, and then I do more like highlights and hypotheses, some people might say, when it comes to the videos. And it's like, oh, you know, if you go and watch the live stream, you'll see what we did. You know, you can watch us do it. Last one, chat, and then we can go against the Singleton combat, which is this thing. What is it at the moment? It's swords at the moment too. So it'll be going against this. And we'll be testing that, you know. I just want to make my notes look better. Yeah, that looks nicer. Right, let's see. Oof. Oof. Damn. So remember, 1-star Scipio we're looking at. So, what we've done. My video's education. I'll try my best. You know, we try our best to educate. So, internet. Not internet. Spreadsheet. Spreadsheet. This is the new ones. This is all the data from the total amount of damage left. I'm just using this to calculate it all. So you can see here some important stuff again, right? So our total amount of damage we dealt this time was 1 million, right? 1.2 million. And this is going to be important when I obviously bring up the notepads, right? The lowest we ever hit was 71,280. The highest we hit with 186k. And that was 743. And then our average damage, we should be hitting, you know, if you just averaged everything out per fight, we're doing 123.7k damage a fight, and our median is 121. And this is where things are a bit oof, because as we said before, the percentage and the median and average is going against each other here. And as you saw with the last one now, right? So if we bring up the notepads and get rid of the spreadsheet, how you doing, Cubone? If we look at what we've done here, obviously 3-star Tribuana, she's got might buffs, right? Might attributes. She's 3-starred and he's not. When we look, she has a 6.14% extra like benefit, right? This is what the game or what the data sheet expects you to be hitting, but you are actually hitting that, so you're doing much better, right? Your highest, your lowest. 3-star, 1.5 million. 1-star Scipio, 1.2 million here, right? And then this was 2.1%, right? So even with a 1-star sippy cup, like your average is 30k less, it's looking like at the moment. 30,000 less, and that's just only in the 10 battle reports. We're doing more battle reports in a second. And you gotta think, if we 3-star him, we 3-star our actual Scipio now. When you remember his... Let me just move this over there. When we remember what this hero does, especially at 3-star. Oh, bro, it won't let me access it from here. Rip. Here we go. Just think, 3 stars, we're getting 25% extra damage on top. And then we're getting all the extra attributes of the might that we're missing. And we're increasing our overall troop damage by 2.5% too here, which is going to add up for the Lagerfeld, right? So, I bet you, as soon as we start hitting that 3 stars... Because we can obviously do that. We could do that. But I could wait and spin the wheel a bit and get some more from the wheel. And I think that's probably the way I'm going to go for him. So that's why I want to save those tests that we've done so far for when a 3-star, when we can check the difference in the 1-star and 3-star results to everything. But what we're going to do now, though, is continue the testing, but against this thing. What's the difference? Instead of being swarmed, what's the difference if we could just run the same comp, but against this, you know? Instead of going over 1.2 million, it's only like 300k. Are we going to win? Are we going to lose? We'll soon find out, right? But we're going to run 10 of these now and do the same with the Tribuana. And you guessed it, right? We're going to have our results then kind of for what we need. I'm just cleaning up my notepad, so I do apologize. I should note as well, this is level 155. Just we got more info. You saw Cow in the battle report? Yeah, Cow you can spot in these battle reports here. And you can spot like Alex and the others in the expedition. We've known about that for a very long time. One of the first ever hero leaks that technically we ever got to see and report on was Cow and not here. Or Sao, whatever, however you pronounce his name. I know everyone has their way. For Rise of Kingdoms, everyone calls him Cow. Right, let's have a look. 108,000 losses. 108,826. So again, we're just gonna look at the total losses here. So we're gonna die, which is nice. We almost beat it though. So if we beat the thing ever, you know, if we ever do beat it one time or something, like we know one's better than the other. But I like this too, because it's like, at least you're getting a damage check in swarming scenarios, and your damage check in, like, sometimes when you can get that 1v1, you know? And you're getting at least 2 sets of results too. We're getting more reports. So, and like I said, we'll repeat the same thing on our trib and see what the differences are. Try to Persian mercenary. Nah, we're gonna keep everything the same, dudes. We've already done samurai for the last 20 reports. We're keeping samurai for these ones, man. That does remind me to write it down though for Thank you for reminding me about that. So we've got the right, let me bring up the spreadsheet. Right, battle report 3. Ooh. Not looking good there, is it? Not looking good. But maybe it is good, who knows? Maybe it's really good. There we go. It would be funny if Tribuana is better. Because literally the devs want you to run Scipio with like King Canute and Kemon. You know what I mean? Like imagine that's just how the game has to be. They're like, bruh, you've already got your puzzle, which is those Trinity. This is your new Trinity. Like, it'd be a bit boring if it is. So it is 76,924. I love the fact that you can keep attacking this thing and you'll keep getting this back because you haven't killed it. It's just like perfect for testing. How am I? I'm doing good, man. How are you? How are you doing, bro? How are you doing? I'm better today anyway, let's just say that. Last night, we stayed up until 2 o'clock. Like, I stayed up till probably just before 1. And that was wrapping, like, Christmas presents, you know? And now we've done that, it feels better. It's like a whole weight lifted off our shoulders. You know? Alright, let's get the next results in. 95k chat. 95 and 1, 2, 3. So on the next, onwards, on guard. How is everyone this week? Are you all, like I said, are you guys looking forward to this week? Hopefully you guys have, you know, done all your Christmas shopping. You've done all your, you know, make sure, you know, no one's around when this is being said. Hopefully Santa has come and, you know, wrapped those presents for you. Do cosmetics stack? Yes, as we said, I've already done a video on this. All cosmetics stack, every single one. So everything in here that you've got that has a buff on it all adds up. So that's why this 2% adds on to like all the others that there is. There's 2%, there's 2%, there's 2%. So that'd be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, you know, 12, 14. It all adds up. And you can see this in battle reports. Literally, you can see someone with more skins than you fight you and you lose. But it's only for the old legacy ones. That's the only thing that's interesting, chat. I want to know your thoughts. All the new skins and cosmetics do not have a single buff. Oh, well, not buff, but like troop collection buff. You know, on top of the buffs they have. What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts, chat? Hey, Ryan, welcome to the Sneaky Army, dude. Thank you for the sub. Massive. And just to remind you guys, since Ryan has, if you do become a Sneaky's Army member right now, later tonight you will see a new upload, members-only preview to the Season 10 finale for Whale Insights of our special guest, which is going to be huge. It's going to be super fun, so all members get to see that first. Goes public on Wednesday for everyone else, just so you guys know. So yeah, you're going to be able to enjoy that, my dude. Enjoy your member privileges, all your live stream emotes you have as well. Well, between Vlad and Timmer, we can do some cavalry testing tomorrow if you want. I'm thinking of like basically testing today, testing tomorrow, maybe testing Wednesday too. I don't know. But I just want to live stream over this week a bit more than we normally would. And then when the big mighty fight starts of the mightiest empire, we get to stream that as well, you know? Bro, that was the lowest. 55,865. Damn. Just remember though, we've got our Tribuana to still go up against this and see what the difference is. Why didn't they add it to the collector's buff? No one knows. I think honestly after the anniversary event, after the anniversary event of the dragons, every other cosmetic skin that has come out so far, Halloween and Christmas, do not have a collector's gallery. Like, they just don't have it. So I don't know if that means the devs are, you know, making it so it's only the old ones that have it, and if you want it, it gives players now theoretically a reason to, you know, come down here and start spinning. Because you can see, look, I'm on 238 and I could do a couple of things, you know what I mean? Like, I could buy 2 pieces of a troop theme, I could keep saving up, and if I buy the Mars of Vanquisher theme, I actually complete a collection. And I'll get some extra troop cap, so I could get that done. I could also do it with the Chinese New Year one. I need this skin. So... it's just one of them. Send him out to attack while I fill out the data. Let's be time efficient here. 2 more to go, and then Tribuana time. Yeah, it'd be nice if they added the event, you know, to so everyone could start earning towards them. It'd be so much better. That's why I suggested a long time ago. How you doing, True One? Sup, dude? Sup, dude? Are you excited? Are you excited, dude? I'm excited for my two-day bubble. Yes, Sates is the highest player in the game. If you guys don't know that, I can show you it after we do these last 2 tests, so we've got all the data. We don't fuck up. I can re-show the power if you want. I can show off Empire 40's top 100 if you guys want. We need more tech points, boys. Right, last one, and then... Oh, we can technically go now. I'll show you now. Well, that's doing that. Shoob, how you doing, Shoob? 712k though, yep. Strongest player in the game. You got an angry one, spare one. Qua. There's more. Alucard. You guys should know Alucard, right? Another content creator. If you don't, check him out. Check him out. I like the fine one. Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. Just remember, this is who we're fighting against in Midas Empire, so there's Orgy, the T1 warrior himself. I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't mention his name, you'll summon him. So yeah, madness. We're almost getting in there. T1 dead weight. Stop, guys. Stop mentioning, man. You gotta summon him. Chill. Chill. He'll appear. And I'm like, who the fuck talking about my T1 calves? Right, let's get this in. So, oh my lord, that's not good so far. I'm gonna tell you that. That is not good. I don't want to spoil it. So our lowest was 55k, bro. Like, that's just not good. The highest were 108 right at the beginning. The first fight looked promising, and then it just didn't look good. So what we've done now, just so you guys can see. So that's our new numbers. So you can see, if I move out the way, the average amount we actually dealt were 85,776. So per battle, if you got all of it and averaged it out, that's how much we did. The median, though, and this is what's really concerning on this one, is higher. So if you can imagine, we just performed 2.5% lower than what the expected average should have been. What the data says, our medium middle number, like, which is kind of bad. Like, our middle, this is what it should have been, and we're performing worse. So when you look at the notes I've got now, get rid of the spreadsheet, we can see the difference so far from what we've got, right? Which is, we've done the swarm, like, you know, supply bounty, which everyone does with Samurai, 3-star trib, right? This is the results, and you can see how much better she did on hers. And then when you look at the 1-star, bro, he performed better, like, in the swarm. So it's going to be interesting to see what the Tribuana performs in this one now, right? Because this is going to be, like I said, Mia, Trib, Lag, 3-star Trib, right? We're doing our tribal chiefs again. Expedition. And she might kill this. We don't even know. Like, this March might solo this, because, like, I bet my other Marches could. You know, my Ramses definitely could. So, it's going to be interesting to see what this next 10 do, and if it's better here. Because then that's saying, like, the 3-star Trib versus a 1-star Scipio. The Trib's actually worth the value. But then, I need a 3-star my Scipio, and then test it again and see how much better the 3-star Scipio is, and see how much this is improving. But again, this is only in 10 reports. Like, when Steve sorts it out later on today, because he has sorted a bit out with the spreadsheet, is increased it to 20. So we can do 20 reports now and just get more data in one go, you know. And I'm happy to live stream when I'm doing these tests if you guys are happy to watch it. And like I said, we could do the same thing what we're doing now for Zhao and Lubu, you know what I mean? We can just move the positions of the heroes and nothing else and see what happens. And if it's really, really RNG, or if there is a little bit of a trend that you can kind of get, you know. So let's move on. On guard, as I said last time, on guard. Let's get the Tribin. We're running everything the same as last time, you know, same everything. We're not changing anything. And what we could do after this one, because we've got Tribuana here, and someone did ask for it as well, we could take off the Righteous Judgment, and we can put on Fortification and see how much difference that really makes, you know. Equip. So we've got literally the exact same rings, everything the same, no mount, nothing. We've just seen what these heroes do, skill for skill wise, what they're doing to this March. So let's see the value. Let's see the value of it. There we go. And while that's doing that, we can reset my calculator and zero it off. Sweet. How are you feeling about the Godforge quest? I'm feeling good. And you know what? That does remind me for everyone. Thanks for the reminder. Since I did do this earlier on. So if you guys haven't checked it out, in a couple of hours, I'm going to upload another video to do with, as you guys know, I've been following Godforge for what? The last year now. And we're coming up to the early access, meaning in, say, February, March time. It's basically in Q1, in Q1 of 2026. Godforge Early Access is going to be releasing, as you guys know, right? And because of that, they are doing right now your own starter rewards, and it's really easy to do. All you gotta do is send off, kind of like you do in the Radiant Sea, send off the right guy to the right mission. And as this timer goes down, you're gonna earn some Aether, which is up here, and then you can use that to do some cool stuff, which is pay for some exclusive goodies. So just think, if you get the Dark Tempest here, no one else will be able to get this in the future. Same with any of these ones that you pick. You can also pick daily weapons. These do switch. You can choose each one. You can click on it as well, so you know what they do, so you're not feeling too blind. And then you got imprints, which are hero passives, and these hero passives go on the weapon too. So if you guys are wondering, you can reduce the damage of your hero from AoE attacks by 15% with the Cyclone Barrier, right? And you could equip that to one of these, like Forge Fire, which reduces damage received by 28%. So I'm reducing a shit ton of damage now, just completely. You know what I mean? So it's really, really cool. And what you can also do is, you'll see here, you get to summon each day for free 20 summons, which is 2 loads, and you get to pick one hero, and this is going to come with you in the starter. But you can see at the top here, if I zoom in, how it comes up. So it's really cool, free, everyone can join right now. I'm going to be playing it when it launches, and if you do want to support Fateless, there is a premium pass, and this just gives you some extra bits, and you get basically 40 more pulls a day on this summon here to try and find someone you want. But I'll tell you now, I already worked it out. It's 640 summons without spending. So if you're completely free to play, you get a summon 640 heroes here, and you should find a legendary to put onto your account. So I will put the link in the chat. So if you guys want to sign up, you can sign up. You can pre-register. Make sure whatever you pre-register, email-wise, you use the same email on this, because then they can send it to the right account when it goes live, right? So let me do the good old... So if you want to, like, say, if you want to join, you can join. Don't feel like you have to, but I will tell you, I will be playing it, and I've got a second channel set up already for it. So, first report though, 114,000. 404 cannot be found. They're going to be about 155 as well. I don't have to keep spawning it. I could just bang, 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 bang. So at least I can test a bit more like that. My nose is feeling really irritant, like a cat's just walked into a room, but it hasn't. I'm like, I feel like I've got allergies. Oh, do you know what else I can show you guys? Do you know what else I can show you? I can show you this. So some people will know, and maybe I can do this. So some guys will know, during the Godforge Alpha Wave 3, so Alpha Wave 3, right? There was a massive competition on, and I did live stream it on my other channel. You guys obviously wouldn't have seen it. But because of that, you're reading correctly. Someone who doesn't play Raid, doesn't play these gacha games in general, I finished the 6th fastest in the whole competition. And I'm pretty certain Fusion is one of the devs, or someone part of the dev team. So, in theory, I'm in the top 5. And because of that, right, because I was able to be in there, and I hit the boss, they give us this. Right? It opens up. It's got a message there. I will read it out if you want. But what's really cool... Look at that. That's the actual Godforge logo. And, hold on. Boom. Bro, that's heavy. I didn't expect it to be so heavy. But look at that. If you can read it, it says Fafnir's Bane. That's so sick. And that's like enamel in there. You know, I can't really show you the enamel, but look at that. I'm just saying. Hey, your boy represented and I popped off. So I'm keeping that like in... I'm trying to keep it all together forever. Really, really cool. I'm hoping if I ever meet the devs like Simon, I'm going to get them to sign the card. I'm going to get them to sign that. And that's what I'm going to aim to do. Like, I don't think any of the content creators said they're going to do that. So if anyone does, hey, call them out. Stop stealing his idea. That's his idea. I'm like, yep, it's a fucking good one. But that's what I'm going to try to do. Right, let's get back to the thing. Congrats on the placement. Yeah, thanks. Honestly, like finishing how fast we did was just mental. I should duel against you, but I'm not. You're a cav guy, dude, and I'm an archer guy. That's like literally asking like Superman to duel Kryptonite. Like, what we're doing here? What are we doing here? If you want to test your archers against my archers, go for it. But even like my Lubu match isn't built like yours. So my Lubus will lose. There's no point. Like, I don't even 5-star him. You know? And I don't have the Cav Merc tech. I don't have any of that bullshit. So... Let me go and start filling out the calculator. I'm just catching up with chat. I like what Dance just said in chat as well, that he's saving up all of those juicy blue or red crystals to try and get, you know, a good old skin combo, basically. I need to, before we carry on, I need to keep farming. I'll get called out otherwise. Sneaky, bro, you need to farm. I know, I'm trying to farm and provide entertainment to those that are 5-man farming right now. Hey, our Tribuana, by the way, doing much better. Just doing much better at 3-star soloing against this than the thing, but kind of expect it. It's going to be interesting, like I said, when I can 3-star Scipio and then see what the 3-star Scipio does. Because I can 1-star him, which I have. I can 2-star him. But I can't get the 3rd star because 150 medals and I've got 156. And that means I need over like 200 basically. That's something, right? So we're just short on 3-starring him. But the wheel should be on its way. So hey ho, let's go, basically. Alright, so we have 2 more results to put into the spreadsheet. So far, though, I will tell you guys, we are looking better than the Scipio still. So if people are wondering to use a 1-star Scipio or a 3-star Tribuana from my results from just the heroes, not your ring choices or anything like that, but just the heroes, the 3-star Tribuana is doing better than a 1-star Scipio. But you gotta think the Scipio at 1-star is missing massive amounts of might attribute bonuses to his obviously skills, and he's just not 3-star, so he doesn't have that extra bonus that's getting put onto the Miyamoto either, right? So super, super important. But yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the lowest one now. So not unbreakable, but is the lowest one. Guys, I've got a question for you, because I've only just started eating them, and I'm telling you, they're banging too. Not sponsored, by the way, but don't shield this ME. I need you in my video. Karate, bro. You can't pay me enough, I don't think, to take that hit. You cannot pay me enough to take that hit, bro. But as I kind of saying, bro, have you guys had these yet? The ultimate vibes shades. I'm telling you, if you like sour sweets, they're actually banging. Really nice sour sweets. Banging. But yeah, no, cry. I'm not taking anything, dude. Unless you're willing to, you know, pay for the hospital bill and more. You know. Join the King's Guard today, you know. KT dropping the 1k Apex, you know. You can join KT if you want. Right, so we have 117,000 here. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you. It's gonna be so interesting. I want this wheel to come out. It should be, am I right? Like, tomorrow, guys, it should be Scipio wheel, right? I know we had the wheel with all 4 on, but it should be Scipio wheel, if I remember correctly. I think. Because I think it should go Scipio, Zhao, and then it'll go DGG and Aslan, right? And then it'll repeat then. Because I think the first wheel was an exception. If I remember right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Just making sure I was on track. 117,362 on the spreadsheet. Thanks, Vincent, dude. Thanks for the kind words. I try my best. I try and get, you know, do my own tests, but I also, big shout out to Timmy, man. Don't know if you guys watch him, but big shout out to Timmy. You should watch him. Really good content creator. It's why I had him on my Whale Insights episode 2. Try to get people to watch him, because I watched Timmy a lot, and I said to him, like, if you can do these test videos, it'd be great, man. Like, I'd love it, because you could be doing the tests for the big, you know, maxed accounts, and finding all the end game data. And like, for me, I could do more like early game testing and more like, you know, investment testing, where it's like, is it better to run a 1 or 3-star hero, right? Because people want to know that, as well as people want to know, like karate, if I have a 5-star Scipio, is it going to do better than a 5-star Trip, right? You need to know that, but some people in chat don't, you know? They only want a 3-star hero, and is a 3-star hero better or worse? So I find it really good that he covers that data. And what I really like too, what he does is the graphs, bro. Those graphs, I'm not gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. You can call me a nerd for it, but those graphs turn me on, man. Like, I'm telling you, man. Every time I see one of those graphs, my dick kind of like tingles a little bit. I don't know about you guys, but they do. Especially when you watched his infantry one recently, bro. The infantry one, which had like 10 different formations, all tested with 20 battle reports, bro. And you see 20 lines, you're like, oh boy. Like, we can even watch those too, because that will be really good to compare with what we've got here as well. Yeah. Yeah, man. Definitely agree with that. Timmy's videos are really good for the data stuff, man. Really good. I do hope as well, like, as you guys should know, if you follow Timmy, man, you know, his family in the hospital, his uncle, so, you know, we all pray, we'll hope everything goes nice and smooth with the operation, and it comes out fit as a fiddle. And who knows, man, you might see Timmy and Unks in a video. That'd be jokes. I think that'd be sick. Imagine if Unks had an account too, and Timmy, they were like the new duo. Yeah, I've just watched the Resistance Adornment one too, which is really good. I were gonna do the same thing. I were literally gonna test the exact same way that he did. Just fight, time it, and then basically record it, watch for 17 seconds and see what the number were. He literally did what I was gonna do, and I'm like, bro, I'm so glad you did that. Saves me doing it. I said to him he needs the tests to Peaceful Havens too, to see if they're bugged still, like from my video with Caiaphas. Because Caiaphas and a few others were testing double Peaceful Havens, including myself. And, yeah. Let's just say for the big players like Caiaphas, running double Peaceful Haven didn't improve his match by that much. And it didn't actually improve his match at all, shall we say. So, I've asked Timmy to do the same. To retest, because it might be just bugged. Game's bugged, you know. Yeah, I think the best thing to run is triple resistance. Triple resistance, running like your like Peaceful Haven, and then whatever your match has is whatever it has, you know. I feel like running double Peaceful Haven to me still feels like overkill. You can just get more utility built into the match, because I feel like now, as people see it with the mounts as well, you gotta think, right? Your mount trait can also reduce damage. And like, if you've got Lifesaver, that's another 4% there. Your Signet Ring base attribute can have troop damage reduction or skill damage reduction. So there's a lot of reduction. And I do reckon if someone like Karate had a good look, I'll be real, like, and I mean this, Karate, but if you had a good look, you should be able to hit that damage cap, I reckon, the damage reduction cap. I mean that. I think you can really do that. Right, last one by the way, chat, and then we can compare basically all the results that we got so far. And this is just as a good reminder for everyone, we have done already tests on the supply bounty like everyone does, and no one has issues with. And we are just doing, as you guys have guessed it, tests against the tribal chief at level 155 too, because at least then we get tests in swarming scenarios, tests in a singleton kind of scenario. It's been the same boss each time, swordsman, you know, so it's been good little damage testing. Obviously it's better to go then, as me and Steve like to do, we like to go into Pioneer server then, and then test against other formations and then get a good gauge, because then, in theory, you've done 3 forms of testing, and you're getting as much input as you can, which isn't from live gameplay and what you learn from experience, because anyone will tell you that, you know? Like, the more you start playing with a match, you can just feel it, you know? You feel how much damage you're doing, and if it's better or worse, and all that jazz, so. Right, last one. Are you guys ready? Because I am. Kind of crazy, though, but this might tell us something very interesting. And you'll see why. My lowest one, let me come out of here. Lowest one was 88,812. Our highest was 117. Oh, wait, we're close too. 362. And then the time you've been waiting for, the spreadsheet. So just to scroll back up on the spreadsheet. There we go. There we go. You guys can see now. So yeah, you can see some very interesting numbers, because the average is 107.27. Right? And the median is 107.392. Which means, as the percentage showcases here, we performed the literally 0.4% below the expectations. So this percentage here is basically the difference between these two, which is how much damage you average dealt, and then the median number. And if you don't know what the median is, it's basically the highest and lowest value. Those two numbers, whatever the middle is, that's what the median is. So this is kind of like expected middle versus what you actually hit in the middle. So really interesting, because when we go now into the notes, it tells a really interesting story, I think, for swordsman as a whole, not just on, you know, the reports, because I've got these reports here ready for us to kind of do more on after, like for the freestart, Scipio, and for the you know, for everyone. I've just got a bunch of them, so we've got a template one ready. But what you'll notice, I don't know if you guys have seen this, obviously we're getting swarmed. Because we're getting swarmed, we are getting hit by multiple people, so we can deal multiple damage from all, you know, multiple sources, right? But you will notice, like, even then, like, we're performing better when we're getting swarmed than we are in a 1v1 fight. Like, you gotta think, in a 1v1 fight, we're performing the tiniest bit, literally less than 1% below what's expected. So that's good. Like, you're performing pretty damn well, right? But obviously being swarmed down, even though you might die in like 10 seconds, for both the Scipio and both for the 3-star Tribuana, you do way more. You know what I mean? And like for archers, this is what's interesting. For archers, it's the opposite. So for archers, if we get swarmed, you'll notice we just blow up. Unless it's like Ramsey's archers and you're a crackhead and, you know, you got all the top dick shit. But normally as an archer player, if you get swarmed, you just die. Like, you literally die. But if you're on your own and it's a 1v1, the trades you do are obscene. Like, they're absolutely obscene. And that's kind of like the gimmick of archers, right? So, to me, what the data tells us, no matter what, from us so far, and obviously this is from 10 reports, and 10 reports from, you know, 2 different areas. We could do up to 20 reports too. Maybe we start doing that after Christmas or something. I don't know. Or when Steve sends me the 20 battle report calculator, that would be good. We can do more. But what it does look like, no matter what, if someone asks you what's better than a 1-star Scipio, this is a 3-star Tribuana for a free-to-play player and low spenders and guys that are just trying to find some good old investments. The 3-star Tribuana is outperforming a 1-star Scipio. And that's interesting because, as you guys know, in the past, a 1-star Timmer, right? 1-star Timmer for the Lubu March was outperforming a 5-star Guan Yu. That's what's ridiculous about it, right? So I think it's gonna be fun for me tomorrow, hopefully, when the wheel comes and we can spin the wheel, hopefully, and what we can do then is 3-star Scipio, you know, and that will kind of conclude not all the testing, but our initial testing on him, because then we can see from the notepad too, right? We can see this is how much Scipio's done, right? So all of this is a 1-star Scipio. I can then do 3-star and compare the damage, like how much more damage is he doing? What's the stats looking like? So you can see how much of an investment power spike you get from 1 to 3 as well. You get what I mean? So we can definitely get that going, you know, for tomorrow for that. So it's gonna be a big one. I can do some Zao testing too if you guys want, like this, but the thing that I'm gonna test at the moment, I'm gonna test, if I'm gonna test the Zao or Lubu stuff, I want to test the formation position. You get what I mean? So I want to test like this. I want to see if this is better or if this is better. That's all I want to test. I want to see what's doing more. You know? Oh shit, my bad. Yeah, no bad. I want to know what's doing better between these two. Literally just swapping these two around. You know? So we could do that next. I'm not going to do Attila at the moment. I'll do Attila another day. The only reason is, if I'm going to do Attila, I'm going to have to reset the Dragon Manifestation and then invest into Attila skills, you know? Not really feeling it. If it were the Pioneer server, it's much easier, you know what I mean? That's why I like the Pioneer server too, so we can actually get all the combinations tested. Because this is my main account, I'm not like inclined to be wasting too much, you know? Yeah, because this, the weird thing about this is, like they said, the commander skill's bugged. So what we can do is I can test this as it is right now. If Zhao's commander skill does not activate, we don't add it. Because it has to activate, right? But if it does, we keep the report. Yeah? And what we can do, just to really see, is we can run it into this. Like, I'll run it into this. I'll see if it can kill it now. Because if it can kill it now, you know, we'll have to wait and do swarms tests. But we can do it like this, because then I can check each battle report here and at least see if his commander skill's gone off or if it hasn't, you know? Because it is, like, bugged, where sometimes it goes off and sometimes it doesn't go off for people. It looks like it's going off, but we'll again. Until Zhao 5-star. Yeah, it could be. But again, we can test this, you know. We might kill it. We might kill it, chat. So we might have to fight this one and fight until we get to the pike. And then if we get the pike one, the pike should kill us. Should, but this might kill us too. Like, this just showcases the difference between the Mia and the Cav. But like, obviously I got much more investment in my Cav. Yeah, we killed it. We're gonna have to rerun it. We have to rerun that, chat. We'll see though. Yeah, mine's activating at the moment. Look at that damage, mate. 34.2k damage, chat, from Armor Piercer. Like, bro, that's insane. 34k damage from Armor Piercer. Like, why? That is a lot of damage from an epic skill. Oh. Yeah, we're doing 2 sets of we've done 2 sets of testing, Groot. So if you just jumped in, I wouldn't pipe in on how things are getting tested, because we've done 2 sets of testing, as people will tell you. We've done the swarming tests, and we've done supply bounty tests, and we've done these tests, you know. We've got 2 sets, not just one. But we need to technically keep fighting until we find one that kills our Cav. Otherwise, we'll have to do the supply bounty route and only, which will be a bit of a bummer, but it will make a difference, because let's be real, Lubu should be performing better as the commander in the supply bounties than Zhao. Being commander, he's got the AoE, so he should be hitting everything, right? Compared to Zhao's single target. But he doesn't get the damage reduction. Ooh, wait, we might have one here, chat. But his skill might not be proccing either, so again, we need to check it out. But maybe the 155 Cavs can match it. Bro, it's the Attila. It's the Attila Harold. It's the Harold. So we will see about this one. So Tribal Chief 155. I just forgot about putting the type of unit we fought against. But I've done it now. Am I good? Right, so the march is Zhao, Lubu, Timur. Yeah, so we got 2 activations off this with 3k damage on it at the moment. Right? 20k again from that, bro. That shit's doing bad damage. So let's have a look. We'll see if this kills it again. If it can keep killing it, that's good. But if it doesn't kill it because we just rolled unlucky crits, it is what it is. But we'll soon find out. I just reset my Herald. Did I make a mistake? Fuck off. No. You did the right thing. Don't trust those Herald cultists in chat. There's a few of them. There's a few of the Herald cult. Don't fall for them, man. Don't fall for them. Oh, we might be killing it. It might have been a fluky bookie. It might be a fluky bookie. Who knows though? It might be the Darius, you know, the Darius hitting us bang, bang, 7 times, chat. I don't think you understand. This Darius is hitting us with 7 instances of might damage. And when we deal damage, we ignore potentially more than 20% of their armor. Oh, bro, oh, fluke. It was a fluke. Give me pikes. Oh, okay, we got pike. Richard Barbarossa Darius, bro. If this can hold the fort, bro. If this can hold the fort, please hold it. Hold up, please. Otherwise, we're gonna go into the swarms. Otherwise, we gotta go swarming. Oh, how you doing, Dean? How you doing, Steve? You should be working. What are you doing? You got like fucking 2 hours yet. You need to keep working so you can finish early so you can get home so we can watch Baller League. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Get that shit sorted. Right, okay, we're looking promising. It's looking promising. Never mind, we are overtaking it. I could try and make my march weaker. Ooh, who knows? Ooh, maybe the pikeman kills it. I was gonna say, maybe I have to make my march weaker to then get it done, but we might be on here. The Barbarossa probably coming in clutch. Yeah, I think they've fixed it, but I don't know. Ours is working, let's just say that at the moment. Ours does appear to be working. 284. Bro, that damage. 69. Jesus. Jesus Christ, bro. That's just nuts. Yeah, it's activating. Like, our Zao is activating, chat. Like, I don't know what people's... I know some people's isn't, and it's bugging on them, but, bro, mine's activating. So, we're testing this shit out. So, we'll write down, because we're against the pikey boys as well, 284k for our first one. And we gotta hope in 9 more fights we don't kill it. What can go wrong? What could go wrong? Yeah, it wasn't activating. Yeah, so for many people who are wondering what the Zhao bug was, for some reason, his commander skill wasn't activating for some people. Don't know why. Steve, I'm just saying, since you're in town tonight, or now, bruh, you need to pick up these ultimate vibes. Ultimate vibes. They're in the green packet. That's why you can't see them. Look at that. I'm gone. You can see me now. Look at that. You can see me, but you can't. I'm just saying they're banging. Try them. I need message Nico, you know. I'd be like, bro, I need you to make me the official first ever content creator sponsor for Shades. I'll eat him every day on stream. Look. Because they are banging. They're really nice. These ones are the sour ones, but I'm telling you, them sour ones, boy, I could probably devour a whole bucket of them. They're that good. Oh, Steve, if you are still there, when you get home tonight, I need you to send me the calculator link again or something, because how can I put it? I've still got the old one. It's not updated. So I've still got only the 10 and not the 20. So I can't do 20 reports for the chat. I'll let everyone know. What? Oh, what? Bro, why does it do that? I'm gonna have to rewrite it. I'm live. Try again. Select all. Copy. There we go. Let the Alliance know. They probably know. It's just early. Everyone's normally free around 19 UTC. And I just thought for today's stream, I wanted to try and get in there a bit early for the EU peeps. I didn't want to, you know, forget the EU boys. Wow. Our outlier so far is insane, by the way. So we've done 146k damage, which is that one. We've done 193k damage. Our current outlier is 284k damage, which is this one. Look at that. So our boys went off on that one. And we can still compare. Look, we are getting activations, so we're getting that damage reduction and so on. Let's see. I'm so glad we hit the pikes, so we can just do this. And yeah, when we swap them around after, see what the difference is. Sweet. Oh, my ship's done? Oh, they are. My ships have come home safe. I can loot too. I'll try it later. Oh, no. No, don't kill it. Don't kill it. Please, don't kill it. Don't do this to me. Don't hit the higher roll. Imagine we hit the super high roll. We did like fucking 380k damage. Bro, that'd be nuts. It's getting there though. Jeez. Doing some good work. I'm doing gold. 5-star Lubu is massive because it gives you that extra chance to keep launching those attacks, and that's what makes him do all the damage he's doing, right? Holy shit, chat. Maybe it wasn't an outlier. We got another high boy. Our second 250k plus on this so far. And just remember, chat, you can have better ring choices than me, hands down. We've just got Ring of the Bear on Zao at the moment. And then we've got Ring of the Daisy and Nightwolf. But, you know, we could probably put a defensive ring on. But this is what we're running at the moment. Don't have Lord of the Eastern Heavens, which people like to run too and stuff like that, so... But we'll keep everything the same, you know. All we're going to be doing is swapping, what, Zao to the 3rd position and Lubu into the 1st commander. See how much of a difference that makes to the March. But you got to remember, that's going to be in this 1v1 scenario. Lubu should be better when we do the supply bounty kind of tests. I don't know. If Lubu gets replaced, I'd be very surprised. I'll be honest. Like, many people might be like, why not just run Zao, Lubu, and whoever this new hero is? Like, just go pure, like, damage. Like, but at some point, someone's gonna have to replace someone, right? When is it? Who knows? But the Lubu matches, Pro Lubu's been fantastic from Season 2, and if he's lasted from Season 2 until like Season 7, 8, or 9, I don't think anyone should be able to complain about that. You've had a hero from Season 2 that's been the primary commander all the way through, and maybe here is where the only time you might put Zao commander, but you're still using him. And as you look at the reports... Like, you'll notice, like, he is the damage dealer. Like, even as second in command, he is absolutely shitting on the damage that Zao does, right? So, it just showcases, like, someone else instead of Lubu, they've got to be fucking good. Really fucking good. And that is, like, being as real as they can be, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Just making sure I had everything lined up. Battle report number 7. Oh. Don't worry, chat. Once we've done this, we can swap them around. I'll kill it with probably my other marches, and then swap to supply bounty. Mini, how you doing? I'm doing good this afternoon, so good morning to you, dude. We've just done a bunch of Scipio and Tribuana testing so far. Now we are doing testing on Zhao. We are seeing which of these, you know, formation positions is better at the moment, like Zhao primary or Lubu primary. So the way we're doing it, same as before for anyone who's just tuning in as well. We're going to be going against a tribal chief first here, which is obviously 10 reports against it, 10 reports with the other formation set up, and then we're going to do 10 reports of supply bounty and 10 reports again of the other formation, because then you get an idea of what the match is doing on a single-to-singleton basis, and then what's doing it in a swarm-to-swarm basis, and hey, here's what it is then. That could be cool, putting Vlad in instead of Timur. I'd love to do all that type of testing like you guys want on Pioneer, though, where we've got all the heroes and we can, you know, like, have them all maxed out and really, really experiment. Two more tests to go, though, chat, and then this one will be concluded. There's a really crazy thing though, and it explains why, but season 1's changed. Nothing has changed though after season 1. Yeah, it won't do straight away. You gotta wait until the next seller starts to pop up. I need to go on what you call it? You will need to check. I'm trying to read your chat again. Yeah, I need to check my free-to-play player account, because even though it's been doing its bits, I will admit, yesterday I kind of fucked up, chat, and I didn't log in because I was so busy. Should double keep checking it. Yeah. I was so busy with Christmas stuff and, you know, family and that. And videos and stuff, like, I just didn't have time to log in, so it's gonna be a sad moment to not see my my timer accumulation, but it is what it is. Right, last one. But we're still playing it, you know what I mean? We are, like I say, pushing that town center up. We have saved up all of our ECs and our medals so far for Lubu. See how it works, but I'm just been, ever since I've honestly moved to Empire 9, I'm just too busy. I'm in an actual active alliance, so, you know, we don't have the time to do as much. Yeah, it'd be cool to see, like, say, do some tests on Vlad in this. It makes sense, you know, Vlad with Zhao and Lubu. Does make sense. I think, like, Vlad is alright. I don't find him, like, super cool. It's like Kemon's the same. It's like the heroes, they're two heroes that rely on their main commander. Like, if your commander doesn't deal damage, then Vlad doesn't deal damage, you know? So you need a good damage dealer in that slot, so then, you know, and consistent damage dealer, more importantly. And then he can do work, but if you're not consistently dealing damage, he kind of just flops. Right. Let's get the good old stuff up, which you guys know now. I'm just writing in on the notepad the stuff. Hold on. This just showcases something too, which is kind of just wild to me. Like, it might be just a sword. Sword needs sort. I'm joking. My swords need sorting. Right. So, let me get this over here. Spreadsheet. So, these are the 10 totals from those singleton fights. And you can see we did over 1.8 million damage thus far, which is really good. Our average damage was 189,376k. Sick. Really good, right? Because of that, you can see the median, which is basically the lowest and the highest, whatever the median value is, was 173.784, right? So 173k. That means from the expected median, our average was 8.97%. So we are performing 8.97% higher than the expected median of those 10 reports, which is really good. You can see how much more damage he's doing. So what we've done in the notes, let me put the notes more over here. And if you guys want to see the bundles and stuff, let me know. But so yeah, what we got then is all of that information written up here so you guys can see it. And just think, this is the same test that we just did with the swordsman. Really interesting. So now what we're gonna do is the same tribal chief, right? Level 155 Ike. We're gonna be doing now Lubu with Timur and Zhao. So this is the only difference. We literally, all we're going to be doing is swapping those two heroes around and seeing what the difference in damage is here at the moment. And then we'll do supply bounty. And then that's when Lubu should really shine, because he gets his AoE on multiple targets then, right? So then you should see a big difference between them. But let me know. Let me know. What do you guys think? Do you think Zhao should be performing better in this tribal one, because it's more 1v1 fighting, right? Or do you think Lubu is still going to do better than him? Let me know. Let me know. Love to hear your thoughts. And while you do that, we can do the quick switcheroo. Boom, boom, boom. And try again. Another 10. Someone really said fuck you to 740, bro. I know bro alliance have no, you know, cool, but bruh. Chill out. Like, no need to be toxic, is there? No need to be toxic. Like, look, we're telling them to communicate and be fair, you know, like, don't be dicks. No need to be dicks. You still think Zhao's gonna do better in these ones? We'll soon see. Because that's what I expect, right? I expect Zhao to do better in these. I expect Lubu to do better in the supply bounties, right? I hate how it keeps going over here. And it's like, bro, my marchers are farming. Like, why are you telling me to take off my march? That's like farming. Like, can you not? 183k and 119 damage. Number one. Nice vibes towards Christmas, eh? Should we get as well? I was going to ask, guys. I can put this as a poll. Do you want me to get the snow celebration? Want me to get the snow cel? Bro, there's no way. If this March beats this Pike, all I'm saying, I don't think we need to do any more tests. There's no way I'm going to kill this on my second test. I'm actually going to kill this on my second test, guys. Nah. Nah, dude. There's no way. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. 377,000, guys. So, I don't know if I want to do any more testing now, because that just kind of fucked up the testing, but at the same time, the Lubu Primary absolutely deleted it. Like, the highest damage we dealt in the fights with the Zhao were 284k, and we just did 377.5k. There's no way we just did that. There's no way. And I can't do any more. Like, I literally can't do any more. It's not even close. Like, legit. Like, look at the report. That was just lucky. Even if it was lucky, it has a higher luck threshold. Like, we legit just hit the luck and we did more damage than our lucky run on the other. Like, our notes is for this reason. Look, the highest we did was 284k, and that was lucky. And then 277k, lucky. Consistently, we were doing 180 to 170k. Like, you could see that. The lowest we did was 117k. We just crit and hit 377k and we did 183. No, it doesn't matter about the star rating, right? The commander skill, guy, like the commander skill doesn't affect anything. Like, it's literally like 5-star Lubu is activating this skill, Unrivaled Prowess. Our 1-star Zhao, right? We have Wild Dragon is his main commander skill, and when you look at his skills, and you're doing Valiant Rescue, so you're buffing up your signature skill. It has nothing to do with the 1 to 5-star, you know. Like, these skills have literally nothing to do with like 5-star or not. You're comparing the commander skill of the March. That's what we're trying to compare. And like the turn order of these skills, and this has just done infinitely more damage straight away. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, Shadow. I don't think you understand. The whole point of doing these tribals at the moment, it's 380k 1v1. The match has almost double my troops to simulate a mini rally, right? I'm 1v1ing compared to a supply bounty, right? Because if I go to a supply bounty, it's going to be completely different. Like, watch. I'll even attack the main guy. We'll run it like this, and then we'll run Zal Primary just for a few times. You'll see, like, the difference. And this is the time Lubu should be doing better, remember? Like, in this scenario, Lubu should be doing better than Zal Primary. Bro, look how much damage we deal. Ridiculous amount of damage that were. Look, 405k damage. Where are you, Mrs. Archer girl? And I'll swap them around again. Is it worth to replace Attila, the new Cav? He's really good. He's a better Attila, because he does like what Attila does. But more like crazier. But some people are testing out, and this is what I'm not testing out yet. But some people have tested out Lubu, Attila, Zal. And they said that match does like insane amount of damage. Like, they literally say the amount of damage that match does is fucking unfair. But it's all about the skills as well. Yeah, you gotta remember, guys, as well, this isn't 5-star Lubu. You guys are trying to complain, but this is only 4 stars. I ain't got the 5th-star Lubu. I'm literally testing basically a 3-star Lubu with extra fucking damage reduction. Like, I don't even have this. And look how much damage we're doing. I'll run another one here. I'm going to swap them around and show, like, watch this difference. This is going to be where Lubu Primary shines. Bro, look at the damage. Just in them 3 alone. Just to comprehend what you're looking at, by the way. Like, what the fuck? I'm trying to get in the reports. I'll type them in. Huh? Is that the bug? What is that? I'm not going to count that one. That clearly fucking bugged. Try again. Yeah, I was debating to try it. I've got Vlad down here, but again, it's not a big investment. I'm not a Pike player, so I didn't invest into him. There we go. We had a minor blip. We had a minor blip. Give me the archer. Thank you. This will be 5. I just want to see even in 5 how much more damage this is doing. Obviously, we want to do 10, but... That's 5 already. Brother, let me just target you. Yeah, I do think if it were me as well, like if I had the luxury, even though war elephants have been proven to do more explosive damage, I do feel personally that the camels are better. Like, I prefer the damage reduction built into the camels, you know. Can you not do that? Thank you. All right, we got 4 more to go, chat. Yeah, it'd make a massive difference, man. Having the camels give you that extra damage reduction so you can survive even longer. But this is just like pure explosiveness. Like what we saw on Timmy's video is like the elephants operate more more explosive while the camels operate more consistently. Like you can consistently do like really great damage, but the potential of doing super high damage is lowered because you don't have the double attack state thing that the elephants give you, right? Alright, let's go. Almost done. And then swap them around again. Honestly, I would use camels if I had the choice. Honestly, I would. It's just like the camels give you activation chance, which is still good. But like, it's the damage reduction they have built in. Like, that damage reduction is like what's super key. It really relieves like you looking for it. Put it that way. You'd rather, you know, get that damage reduction easily as possible, and your unit is one of them. Yeah, I want to try Vlad too, but I don't have a good Vlad. But, you know. Maybe try it on Pioneer, or I'll get maybe... I don't think Thingy unlocked him. Steve unlocked him. What happened there again? I don't know what happened there, chat, but I'm going to rerun that one, to be fair again. I have no clue what happened there. I didn't do anything. And then... See, there we go. that's the amount of damage you're expecting. Well, not that much, but Lubu Timmer Zhao. What we're doing here is supply bounty. So spreadsheet's on. You can see it. Oh well, let me move it. Green some 77. Welcome, welcome. Hope you had a good day, guys. There you go. So in those fights, it did 3.6 million damage, which is kind of ridiculous. Our lowest attack, though, was 274. Average 365. So as you can see this time, we performed 8.4% higher than the expected median, which is really good. We did 3.6 million damage. Our lowest was 274k, while the highest was 415k, with an average DPS of 365,000, which isn't bad at all in the supply bounty test, right? And just to show it, we've written that down. Written that down for you guys, so we've got that down. This is the only annoying thing, that this is there, because that just showcases the singleton, but it is what it is. Supply bounty again. This time we're gonna swap it to what we had originally. Same again. See if it does any different. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Go to the bounty. Bro, just give me the archers. Just give me the fucking archers. Give me them. Lucky timing. My both Timber and Vlad are 3-star. Should I invest into the Vlad gear? Well, we don't know how good the Vlad is with the cavalry. But if your aim is to play the, you know, Cyrus March, then 100% is really good. It activated. Even if it's the one time, we did get it. Where the fuck? There we go. What I think about William? I actually like him. I think he's a cool looking hero. It's just one of them weird things where it's like, is William gonna be too much effort to get working, you know? Or is it just better to like not? I'll be honest, chat, I'm not getting the damage reduction really off, I've noticed too, with this. So I doubt this is going to be any better, apart from maybe the positioning matters. Yeah, no, I like William. William, cool hero. It's just one of them things where he's a really cool hero. But is it worth the effort to make him work, you know? I really like Dae Yang Yum. Do you like her? Sorry, chat, just putting the free results into the spreadsheet. I don't think so, not yet anyway. I don't know if anyone's doing any pike testing with Belisarius and Dae Yang Yum. It's one of them things where I wish I could do the testing on, you know, the Pioneer server, but they don't give us access. You're supposed to send me to the resource. Eh? Is there just none there? Oh, I'm not fucking about. I'll just do the fucking... Yeah. Bro, finish your tile. I'll be honest with you, chat. The Lubu is doing better already. And I mean that. The Lubu positioning, I think, really actually does matter with this match. Really, really matter. Not even like a little, like a lot. Brother, thank you. Yeah, it would be nice to have like a proper like testing area that you can do and all that. Like, I'd love it. I'd love it. I would be able to stream so much more often testing builds and weird shit if we was allowed to do it, you know, in these little test arenas and dummy areas, you know. Just get those heroes, try them out, see how good they are at max, and so forth. Like, but I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. This does not look good. Meaning, the Lubu prime rate is doing much better, and it might be just as simple as like Lubu being able to deal his damage sooner. Like, it could be just as simple as that. Like, he's able to deal his damage sooner, so he gets to burst out more often. That was a fucking struggle, that, wasn't it? Trying to click on that. Two, 2, 1, 2, 6, 3, 2, 8, 1. Ooh. 1, 6, 8. I don't know about you guys, but I'm looking forward to tonight as well. Technically, in a couple of hours, it's 15:46 UTC, and at 17:15 UTC, Baller League. Baller League UK starts. I've been enjoying Baller League more than actual football, which should sound like a crime, but I'm telling you, watching some good five-a-side football can't be bad. So, our highest attack so far, and I mean our highest, and that is Zhao. We've had the highest attack, 446k. The other one, the Lubu highest, was 415k. But I reckon this is going to come back to bite the March in its ass. In the ass. Oh, brother. Bow, bow, bow. Three more to go. Yeah, I could imagine. I could put in the, like I said, I wish I could put in the Vlad and stuff, but you know, I'm not a super Kraken, unfortunately. I have the luxury of having all the heroes 3 or 5 starred, like, to do these type of tests, but I do the best we can with what we have, and then, like I say, Pioneer server after to add in more, and then everyone else. Because we do get info from the big guys. I don't know if you know that. Like, especially in Empire 9, big shout out to the big whales in Empire 9. Like, a lot of them do send me, especially Orange sent me a bit, and I think Legion as well. Both of them sent me spreadsheets on damage that they've, you know, recorded themselves, which is really good. So it's just more info at the end of the day. Getting as much from everywhere. Yo, back to back, big dick. Zhao hitting the highest twice back to back. Holy shit. Last test, but we technically just hit our all-time high with the March at the moment twice. The March got lucky, or super lucky, twice. Super luck. Right, let me just add in on my notes the good old interesting? Why is it interesting, you're probably wondering? I'll tell you. Because when you look at the notepad there, that's the difference between both marches. Even though our Zhao Timur Lubu did hit 2 really big hits, like they got really lucky twice, even if they did, their average is only 5.59% compared to the 8.44 from here. So then you can see that on the spreadsheet too. So that's all the spreadsheet, just so you guys know, like, I ain't playing. Like, that's all the shit. So it looks like having Lubu primary is just better. No, it's not Lubu third slot, he's there. I've just written it wrong. My bad. My bad. Thanks for the spot. But yeah, when we run this lineup, so when we run the lineups, if you run Lubu like this, you just do more damage. Because I'm assuming, from what you can imagine, if he's attacking and doing stuff first in order, then you're always going to get the burst. You know? You're always going to get the burst. So this is done. And again, bringing up the notepads now. You can see this combination's done the most. So if we look at Lubu, Timur, Zhao. These are the results of the 10 supply bounties. We did 3.65 million damage compared to 3.2 million damage. The lowest they did was 221k. Ours was only 274. Like, look how consistently we were doing damage. And then, when you compare it to average and median, compared to the average and median up here, we performed 8.4% better than the expected median compared to down here, which was 5.59%. So, I don't know. Obviously, we need to do more, like 20 reports would be nice, obviously, to keep going, but to me, this is the way you run the lineup. And it would make sense because, like, you want the Lubu's damage from all the sources to come out as soon as possible, and the Zhao is still going to be buffing as it was across. And then in open field scenarios, you're doing 5-man AoE and a circular AoE around you. So even if you're surrounded, they're getting absolutely fucking obliterated. And that's comparing it to Zhao, who's only targeting one guy. And that guy obviously gives you that 8% damage reduction. And you also add 1 stack of the Cloud Dragon mark. But it looks like to me you don't need it. You just need these skills going. And again, we've kept all the same skills throughout, even though some people might be like, oh, you should run like Dark Flag. Boys, before you complain, I'm just going to showcase like our Peter is doing work. Like, look at this. 25k damage, man. 31.1. Obviously, our Lubu did the bulk of the damage, but we'll go for another one. Look at that. Epic skill. Doing good damage. Doing more damage than the commander. And you're breaking... You gotta think, you're reducing all the enemy's armor by 50, which means then your Lubu hits even harder. So, yeah. From to me, and these notes that we've got, it does appear that Lubu Prime is the way. But, as someone said, 5-star Zhao might change it, but I don't understand why, apart from this part. Because if you're the commander, you get to generate a bunch of rage. And if you generate a bunch of rage, then it might cycle sooner, and because it cycles sooner, you get more value. That might be 100% true. But at the time being, if you ain't got 5-star Zhao, you might as well keep him in the 3rd slot. The Lubu does better. And that's because, again, I'm assuming you don't have this buff. Which is important, because, again, I wanted to, like, talk about this and do some videos on this. You know? From what I understand, basically due to you want Lubu to burst as soon as possible, even with 5-star Zhao giving rage, but Lubu commander skill deal more. Yeah, literally. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying before, you know, when you were discussing with me, like, how you think Niver would have been better. It's just the fact that you want Lubu to go off, like, and you want Lubu's damage to go off, because you got to think now, right? You got to think, if the formation is like this, right? You're in a fight, you're fighting. When it comes, obviously, to the turn, as an extreme case scenario, if it goes 1, 2, 3, and then it just does 1, and you die, or 1, and it stops the combat for some reason, you always want Lubu on the 1 in this scenario. And even, like, the Zhao is still buffing the Lubu how he needs to be. And, like I said, Lubu is one of the only heroes in the game that has a circular AoE. Everyone else has, like, a 180-degree template, like a 45-degree template. But he's completely 360 degrees around him, and it can fucking crit. No, man, like, you guys, you need to understand, like, I'm still using the right gems. I'm using passive skill damage gems. You're not understanding the only thing that is different in the March is the formation positioning. Like, I don't understand, like, any of the comments talking about gems, talking about skills, when we're all we've done is that. Nothing else. We are literally comparing Wild Dragon and the position compared to one of the kind general. Like, gems have nothing to do with it. Nothing. All we're doing is formation positioning and commander skill. Right? And as it's shown in the notes, right? Lubu Timazao, you just do higher amounts of damage more often. Way more often. Like, your average is 365k compared to 329k. Like, we've lost almost 35,000 damage on average, which obviously impacts how good our average is against the expected median of the March. Like, I'm telling you guys, this is the formation. And what's really cool, I will be real, what's really cool about this, as you guys were saying, this doesn't need to be here, right? You could run any of this, and it's all gonna be good. Just think, Attila the Hun, as people have said, super burst Lubu. Super burst Lubu, don't worry about it, right? Vlad, the tanky Lubu build. Like, I am the tank. I am gonna take damage, but I'm still gonna deal some really good damage too. And then you got Timur, which is more like the bruiser. He's like the bruiser comp, where you're in the middle, where you can take damage, but you should be dealing more damage than the Vlad, right? That's the way I'm looking at it. And I'm gonna be real, that's fucking cool. Like, I am jealous that you could potentially be doing any of those 3 March lineups, and all you're doing is swapping this middle hero. Because these two are in the perfect position that they need to be in. Because this is doing the most amount of damage. And the only time, as we said, where you might swap it and you run it like this, the only time is because you're running 5-star Zhao. Because 5-star Zhao requires him to be the commander for his normal attacks to generate that rage. And because you're generating more rage, as you can imagine, you're going to get into the command skill more often, which is going to keep up the damage taken. And that might be the only time you 5-star Zhao and he's going to be primary. But for the majority of us, including me, I might 3-star Zhao, and that's it. Like, 3-star, I've been keeping 3-star. And just keep Lubu primary. Like, I could run this, and then I can look into Vlad and try Vlad, you know? So, yeah, Zhao heals a lot. Like, yeah, like, no doubt. No doubt, but really interesting. Did you talk about swords formation? Yeah, we've done swords, just for you guys. This was the beginning. We've done 3-star Tribuana versus 1-star Scipio. And just to be completely transparent, we have done obviously 10 tests so far. That was in the supply bounty, which you just saw us do there, which is this, right? So we did 10 tests for 3-star Trib like that, 3-star, you know, Scipio. But then we also did this. We fought the tribal chief, which is, when I minimize that, is when you fight the guy here. So you can see in the battle reports, we have this and this, right? And if you scroll down, you can see all of the tribal chiefs. This is so you had a swarming test and a singleton test, right? 2 different tests. And what we see... Oop, wrong one. What we find out with the swordsman, 1-star Scipio is worse than a 3-star Tribuana. But this is going to be different at 5 stars. I'm sure from Timmy's video, 5-star Scipio is better than 5-star Tribuana. So it does showcase that. The only thing that we need to test as myself is a 3-star Scipio. So we need to test 3-star Scipio, but I need to wait for the wheel in order to test that. So that's the sword stuff for you. But yeah, really impressed with the cavalry stuff. Yeah, it might be like, you know, I really want to see people try, and maybe I get to do it, you know. Like, maybe we do it. I can't, man. I'll say, like, maybe I reset the skills here, and I do try Vlad. You know? But the issue is, I'll be testing a 1-star Vlad versus a 3-star Timmer. And I kinda need the 3-star to make it fair. You know? This is so harsh, man. I really want to as well. Like, you know. But I can't. I'm not a super kraken. Right. Since we've done a bunch of testing already, I'm gonna have a bit of fun. I'm gonna spend some of this Apex on the Soul Celebration for more sculptures. A little reward for my today's efforts. Big shout out to KT. Big shout out to KT for supporting the channel. And we save the rest. It does put us on 252k, so we need 100,000 more to go up the next level, but I plan on not doing that. I plan on not doing that. I'm saving everything for Christmas Day and New Year's, basically. That's what I'm waiting for. But we do have the skin, which is kind of cool. See, Zal, Lubu, Vlad didn't even win, but Lubu, Timmer, Zal wins. That's what I'm telling you, Shadow Man. Like, we do live testing here for people, and people can try and argue as much as they want, but you can't argue with, you know, fact, like literally what happens, like on screen. You can't argue with that. That's like arguing the sky's falling, you know. Can't argue that. Am I gonna hit the lotto hard on the 26th? So from what I'm understanding, the lotto event, the lottery, the lucky one, so you're talking about this, right? We can double check and read, but I'm pretty certain it's all a lucky dip. Like, you as a player don't get to choose your numbers, you know, on the supercar if it wants to work. Ever since they updated the supercar as well, it's been a bit of a nightmare. If you guys don't know, supercar got added, so you can do this now. So there's an event center here. If there's any events, it shows you them. There was one, and it should show you one currently happening now. You can link, and you can see, like, I've already linked my WhatsApp, and then you got thing. But yeah, when you... Ooh. This... It's random, right? So you can get 2 boxes a day. Like, you get 2 lottery numbers a day. And you gotta remember, it's a lottery ticket. It's a lucky dip. So imagine right now you went to your shop and asked for a lucky dip for the lotto. That's what it is. Then you gotta hope you get the rewards. And this is like the extra skins, but we don't know, again, like, any more than you guys do for it. Could I test the tiller? The issue is, if I test the tiller, I'm gonna have to, like, reset an Oblivion scroll. And I'm gonna be honest, I really don't want to be wasting my Empire coins on that. Like, I've got all the skills as well for an Attila march, so you can test everything with Attila. But I'm not feeling it. Like, I don't know if you would run this, or if we're running critical insight and weak spot. Like, I don't know what we're running on the Attila, so I need to see what people are doing. I really like that Vlad one. That Vlad one sounds cool. I like things that sound cool. Where the fuck? Where the fuck? Oh yeah, like this sounds cool. Because our Lubu always deals damage, let's be real. So this is always going to be going off. It's just this. I don't think you need this, right? Are you doing... Maybe you are. Maybe you are still doing that. Like, maybe that instead. Because you're playing cavalry. Because you're playing cavalry, you can just fucking blow people up. Over retaliation for the pikes, but I don't know. Let's say I'd want to do Pioneer server testing so I could do all that fun stuff. You know? Yeah, the battle report calculates against all four, Shadow Man. Like, you should know this. All enemy troops, 4 in total. It's literally showing you how much damage you deal here in total. I'm doing the total damage. I am not doing how much damage I did to one individual thing. I mean the total amount of damage in the time. Someone tagged me. Big shout out to everyone though. Everyone in Empire 40 that we're going to be fighting in Mightiest Empire this week. Big shout out to you guys. So, what I'll do, just to remind you guys one last time, because obviously I'm a G like that. Next year, as many people know, next year the brand new Godforge comes out. And if you want to right now, you can set up, you can go to the pre-register of the Godforge website, and there is this little mini game which I can send in a moment in the chat. And if you participate in it, you'll be getting a free hero here, which you again can change as you summon per day. There's going to be unique portraits that you can pick, which is going to redo. There we go. There's the weapons, so you can get different weapons, and these rotate each day. And then there's imprints, and all you gotta do is send out your guys out for a little fun stuff. Come back in 10 hours time, and that is it. And by doing so, like I said, it'll help you in your Godforge journey when it comes out next year. And like I said, I've been covering it since a while. And in the early access, you know, we finished 6 fastest out of everyone. We even beat Raid Shadow Legends. And we even beat some of the guys that are known in this area. And we even beat, obviously, some of the devs, you know, being the 6th fastest. So, check it out. Check it out. It, you know, don't harm anyone. And just think it's going to help you. It's going to help you for just doing it. So, let me minimize that. And then if you do want to, like I said, there's the link. If you want to go and join, you know what to do. Just make sure you set up your early access with the same email that you're going to be setting up with that godforge.gg Go little pre-register game running right now. So don't tell me I never help you guys out. I always do. Always, always, always. Also, just a reminder, say as well, because I forgot. With the Godforge thing, it lasts all the way till the January 31st. So you literally have a whole month to be farming, getting the right setup you want to get when you start. And you can also check out the official Discord by Fateless for any questions, so don't worry about it. Yeah, it'd be crazy if in T9 in the Pioneer server, it would be crazy if we got to test that out, wouldn't it? It really would. But I think for today's stream, guys, we've done a nice one. And as you can probably imagine, tomorrow's video, I will give you guys maybe a Lubu video, since we are still waiting to get that 3-star Scipio to really get a good, you know, video out there to talk about it all. But yeah, is the mall the only place to get Meteor Steel for signet rings? It does appear to be. Yeah, I'm pretty certain it's the only one at the moment. And it's crazy because you can get it on this, look. So maybe in the future, when people start closing in on here, maybe the devs are going to introduce a way for people to earn it. That's the only way I'm thinking. Because you got to remember, end of the day, we are almost there ourselves now on facilities, you know? Like, you got to think, we've been showing our progress on it, and from KT's donation to the account through Eneba, you know, we 5 out of 10 our might and armor and our attributes. So that's 1.2k, 1.2k. This was 450. So that's a lot of facility points we've been able to get. So we're on that literally the final stretch. And then we've unlocked it. So, because I know you stress about it. I'm doing the same now. Like, I just level 10 that Everflame wing, literally now. And then, what I'm doing now, I'm leveling up my Radiant Guardian to 20. Need that 55% chance now. And then see how things go. I don't know what I'll do after. I don't know if I'll level up these epic rings, because I've been leveling up this Ring of the Falcon as well passively from, you know, what we get from what we spin. So right, I don't know, is anyone streaming? Let's have a look. Is anyone streaming? There is. Well, you know what that means, don't you, chat? Let me see. What we'll do, because we're nice, you know, we will do a raid. We will do a raid. Let me go to content. Let me go to live. Yeah, I think he's ripping packs. I thought, why not help him out, you know? I'm just trying to get to the redirect again. But my stream... Oh, there we go. That's why. I want to oh, there we go. Found it. Found it. Boom. I mean, are you guys ready to raid him? I am. Are you guys ready to raid him? I want to say a big thank you to everyone that's enjoyed today's stream. Obviously, with a little bit of the testing we've been doing. Big shout out to you guys. If you want to see more, you know what to do. Drop out a good old like down below. But what we'll do is help our broski out. We will go and help our Bulba towards the holidays. I'll be chilling out there as well, just for a little bit. So if you want to keep chatting to me in his chat, you're more than welcome. So, till the next one, peace out, guys. Enjoy.